All right, night number 8. Here we go. Don't think I'm super excited to see a whole mess of Accursed, but I do like... Line of sight is really a bummer here. Let's see. So I'm going to do this. Guess I probably could have gotten that one as well, but we'll get you there for that. Then I have no qualms about ending an Accursed or two to smooth things out over here. Now, Florian, how you doing? How fragile is Florian? Florian, I'm not mad at what Florian is kicking out right now. Let's see. The bulky blocking this one is a little bit spicy. Where does the bulky walk to? Walks to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's been a while. Yeah, 5. So you're walking here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I move, I'm trying to see if I can get... Oh, there's a blocker in the way. Gosh darn it. Okay, so Florian has the resistance reduction that we are lacking on our on Geralt here. That's for darn sure. Gosh, are we still... I'm not gonna go too deep here, but I think we are out of range of the boomer, which is probably for the best. And then you still have a little bit of turn, so I'm just gonna eliminate some more of the things that could like potentially poke us. I think Florian is okay. And then we do have a ghost over here, which I'm probably gonna have Manon take care of. Good job, Florian. Florian is paying some dividends. I'm not angry at their performance to date. Let's see if I move to here. I'm just gonna try and stop this bulky to just buy us some time. And then I'm a little unsure. Okay, so let's see. So you... What is your job? Your job is to get rid of this torch, I guess? Alright, let's start with that then. Alright, I'm gonna need to check on something in a second here. So forgive me, I'm gonna... Okay, we'll slow them down, and then you... That was just too satisfying not to do. And then we'll do this. What are you going to do to me? You're probably just going to Sword of Damocles me. I don't think I care. All right. Okay, give me one moment here. I will be right back. This should be a very short BRB. All right, I'm back. Olive has a bit of a tummy ache today, so I was just checking in on them, on her, and also checking in on Sasha because she is still here, which surprised me a little bit. Hopefully that transfer... Well, that transfer won't last too long. Okay, then we just have to not get you stunned. That would be our... That's our pro move of the day. Now you... Do you think we're gonna teleport over to here to try and get the job done here? We'll do 3, 2... 2? 4? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so without question, probably our biggest Achilles heel right now is Geralt's lack of resistance reduction. Really hurting us. Really hurting us. Now, Florian, on the other hand, the king of resistance reduction. Apparently the question is, who needs a second weapon when you just have a hand crossbow and some crit? Alright, you're not moving again, so that's chill, and then... We may need help over here. I don't know if our health mage is going to be doing triple bulkies too terribly well. So I've only been half paying attention to chat because it looks like quite the discussion around against the storm. Is that what we're talking about mostly in chat at the moment? I really enjoyed Against the Storm. It's just a lot. And it never really like super captured my attention. You know, like I understood the meta largely, but it never quite fully clicked with me. Let's see, so we'll do like boom, boom. That's okay, Dio. No harm. I'm happy. Chat interaction or chatting is good. Is good for business. Full stop. There we go. I eventually said the words that needed to be said. Let's see. I guess we do. I liked Meme Mayhem. Definitely enjoyed it. So, and this is going to sound terrible because I think it's a lot of the flavor of the game, but I didn't really care for the dialogue reading and that sort of stuff. Like towards the end, I was like, you know, I'm really enjoying this game more when I'm just kind of like skipping the dialogue. Not that it isn't clever, but it's just like, for me, I wanted to get into that next game and get that next fix. I think is the short version of it. I've had enough of losing houses. I'm sick and tired of it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of pruning, extra pruning here. And then the accursed are just annoying. I like having to learn what is needed to build to beat each boss and how all the things interact. Yeah. Alden versus the housing crisis. You mean the housing crisis that I've created by being lazy and not protecting my houses? That housing crisis or a different housing crisis? I could use an energy potion to ensure that at least no panic is coming from over here. Well, actually, I may be speaking too soon. We'll have to see. I'm gonna probably have to do some other cleanup now. I probably didn't need 3 on the boomer. That was probably excessive. And if I hadn't put more on the boomer, I probably could have done... I probably would have had more options for not having to hit this guy. But the stuns are doing good work. Can't complain about that. All right, so now over here, let's see how well Florian does. If we get some lucky crits, I think Florian could probably solo this corner pretty handily. But as a reminder, Florian did not pick up as much crit as we were hoping or anticipating. And the lack of quick reload does mean that when we're done with our hand crossbow shots, we don't have a lot left in the tank. So basically, in Lustrous, it's an auto battler, and then it seems like a pretty well-designed auto battler with a focus on what I would describe, and this is just like me being perhaps a little overcritical, but it felt. Let's see. How do I want to describe this? So I'm gonna move up like this and up like this, and we're gonna try and see if that'll do the job. All right. Are you gonna come in and get a stun off now? You look like you are gonna come in and get a stun off now. We do not get more value from inertia right now. So, what can we do? I guess we have a health potion here. We'll probably just... I guess we just dodge up and hope that we don't get stunned. But if we do, we have a backup. But yeah, so it has perks and then it has a deck, but you don't draw from the deck. Oh, you have to be kidding me. I'm an idiot. Damn it. I needed that gold mine. Do I have quick reload over here? Oh, I do have quick reload over here. All right. I missed that. Good call. Well, that was annoying. We didn't need that in our life. I just completely blanked on a boomer walking right up to me. Whoopsie daisies. We'll need to be a little more careful. We didn't need the health potion over here, though. So we got that going for us, which means we can bring that down here to help out this hero. I guess... Yes, not losing the hero was big. No questions. You'll get no complaints out of me. Legendary Assassin has the potential to go really hard here, but we're just going to end up with a lot of AP and... No place to use it, really, I fear. Now, this may look a little weird, but my hope is that we can isolate these two so I can put some blazes in on... These two. Like so. Gosh, even with... That's a very fast-moving boomer, I just want to say. So if I were to teleport to here... We have a health potion here. Now I'm going to teleport over to here. We do have a bulky that we're not going to have managed, I don't think. Well, we might actually. I take it back. The thing that we have going for us right now is that actually this side is very handled. So I think we can actually... Wow. You got some skill range. Was it a game where you have a deck of cards, but you can only pick some in... No, so the perks and the cards, which were like the two ways that you power up your hero, were indistinguishable except in terms of power level. Which is to say that both of them just increase... We're just increasing your power through passives, basically. And so you basically had small passive boosts and you had large passive boosts. And that was it. And one of them were called cards, but you didn't draw the cards, which apparently I take issue with. And the other were not cards, they were like relics. But it was very interesting. I like the... I think they nailed the way that battles are supposed to happen. And they just were... Like, they haven't quite nailed the way the power-up schemes are variable. Okay, so you're at least feeling a little better. Do we have more? We have no more health potions there. You have more health potions here. So an auto battler card deck bullet heaven survival type game. That was a mouthful. I mean, I would just say an auto battler. Pretty straightforward. You basically have two resources to manage. You have energy, which causes you to do an ult, and you have your auto attacks. And you can add new auto attacks that you kind of like every second you fire all of your auto attacks, and they can be like stones or vampires or those types of things. But that's basically it. But it's fun. It's a slick imagining of it. I very much enjoyed the time that we spent playing it. It is also very tough. Like, and that's the opposite of a complaint, but it definitely is difficult, has a high difficulty curve. Like, it is not a game that you win at all speedily. It does not seem. When it's an auto battler, all other descriptors are cosmetic. I think that's fair. Basically, there are relics which are available to all characters in each game. Then there are perks which are per character based. Oh, I didn't realize that was the difference. That's a good clarifying something or other. All right, then I think I just have to get a bit of distance here, so that I hopefully don't get stunned. Let's see, you are back to full power. Miracles never cease, and then I think we're gonna spend a teleport, so I might as well do it early so we can get a good result. Yeah, quite the boon that we didn't lose this hero. Yeah, that was a nuance in Lustrous that I had yet to encounter, that those were differences. There's a lot of subtleties to the game that are not always immediately evident. You move pretty quickly through the game, and there's a lot of context to extract over time. And we've only unlocked 2 heroes, so I haven't seen a lot of the different heroes to really be able to understand the subtleties of different heroes. The second hero that you unlock feels very difficult to play, which I think is an interesting choice. I think we're gonna... try and do that. But yeah, the hardest thing from my perspective with the way that the game is set up is definitely that so I mean there is a steep learning curve, of course, which I'm not complaining about per se. Let's see. Do we? But the second hero feels pretty unforgiving. Let's see, how hard are we hitting you? I can do that. But I don't know. I overall very much enjoyed it. It seems very well designed, and we'll definitely return to it. I'm excited to try out. Are there any new weapons? Are you referring to the last spell, Amigia? I think that might be your name, or I just totally duffed it, but. I also think I'm playing a little too preciously with my health mage right now. We should be getting those berserk procs a bit more frequently. Ah, yes, in the DLC there is the cannon, the war shield, and the gauntlet are the 3 new weapons, and then there's a new map. The new map is called Runenburg, and there's a new race called the Dwarf. Or called the Dwarf. Just dwarves. New race of dwarves. Feel like I'm speaking very cryptically. But, yeah, a well-designed game. The DLC, I think they did a really good job with. If you haven't picked it up, I don't know what the price point on it is right now, but I've been having a good time with it. I think Florian might get stunned here. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. Do we have a... All right. I think we're safe now. I will say, I think Florian did a remarkable job considering they only have 1 weapon. I'm going to give them a gold star. Yeah, Amiga, that was a bad one. We got our butts kicked. I think we're doing a little better this time, but Elderlicht can be an unforgiving map, to say the least. Okay, anybody need another health potion? No, looks like we're good. I don't think there's any mana to be regained either. Yeah, if you're looking to increase reliability, I think it is a good one. And even if you're struggling with Elderlicht, Dio, I do think that Runenburg fits in a really nice place in the continuum of maps that provides that little bit of extra challenge. Now, we didn't push back the fog on the last round. That was perhaps, we're definitely going to need to do that this time. And there's an argument to be that we're now a little bit behind, but we could also benefit from some more materials. For sure. But if we can just get our heroes geared up, I'm going to be relatively happy. Let's do level ups. Yes to the crit. Yes, I think it is as hard, but it's a little less long in Lustrous. I do think that part of the difficulty of Elderlicht also comes from its duration, which is sometimes really, like, really punishing. It's just a long time. Did we not get a primary stat on Geralt? What did I take? There was something that was so autopilot that I just grabbed it. I'm not sure what it was. Go figure. Health mages always want more, more. And then let's see. You're 175 physical. And your damage is at 72. Okay, so 14% crit. I don't know about crit power. Let's fish for daily health regen. Let's try and get our health a little higher. Yeah, it's a very long run, which I think just creates a lot of opportunity for mistakes in Lustrous, which is what I think makes Elderlicht sometimes very unforgiving. Is this Clash of Clans? I don't know enough about Clash of Clans to be able to compare the two, but my belief is that no, it is not Clash of Clans, Freddy. Yeah, it's long map, short boss, but I do think Elderlicht has more wave difficulty spikes. The hard nights on Elderlicht are really freaking hard. Ooh, spicy cape. Ooh, spicy hat. Oh boy. This hat is insane. We have a lot of people that are lacking crit. I don't think I can say no to that hat. The Fey cape is also nice, but we have no one with runic gift at this point. So we're kind of oversubscribed on that front. The Steel Greaves, also pretty sick with it. Minus armor, more healing received, and an action point. What do we have on our health mage? The Wisdom Amulet has served its purpose, so we'll grab the Holy Ring. The mail shirt is also nice, but I think we go with the Holy Ring in this case. What's our pistol at the moment? I like the skill range on our current pistol, so this could be a reroll. $54. I think anything above 50 is worth just taking for selling. All right, Burrito, enjoy lunch. Catch you on the flippity flop. The flip of flops. That is less of that, so we'll take that. Keep on going back to that one. Let's see. Another hand crossbow is good. Just take that for selling. Earthquake Strike ain't it. Bow sells well enough to take. That's a nice... We don't have enough trinket slots, so the hand crossbow is the better grab. Another AP on a hat. I think we have enough hats now. Ooh. Ooh. Crikey. Hold on. I like the Mithril Spear, but this Amulet of Fear of Death, can't say no to that. 42, 32. All right, we'll take that. Okay, so. Don't need that. Another magic hat. There might be an argument for it. I was thinking you get that crit, which is pretty huge. Well, wait. You don't need crit that much, do you? The person who really needs crit is Florian more than anyone. So maybe what we do is we give Florian that. We return this to... No, wait, that's Florian again. You can have the multi-hit back. That caps you back at 5 multi-hit. Then I think we de-index from stun for a little bit of that. That's just too good to say no to. Then Florian again gets that. That could be a swap, but I don't know. And then you don't really need the stun. You lose some crit, but you gain some base damage, which I think you need. Then Silver Dagger. We're giving up poison damage for that, but it's 17% poison damage. And over here, your 129 becomes 157. That is more than 20%. So we'll do that for now. Obviously, we're looking for a squiggly dagger for the future, but we can do that. Our health mage, we wanted to swap that out. Wisdom amulet, you've been great. Then Florian, again, getting up to 70% crit. You love to see it. This is not getting used. We can rebuy this stuff if we need to. But mainly, I think we want another body on the battlefield. Arthur is level 12. I mean, Fortune Teller and the crit tree. It's not pretty, but I really can't say no. That's just a lot of level ups for our friend here. Defensive training almost feels like a waste of time. Little bummed not to see this. Not to see Mana Collector. But Runic Gift is cool. We'll do those two. We'll do Quick Reload. Or do we do Mana? We don't do Mana Growth, I don't think. And then... we'll either take Sheer Power or we'll take Don't Panic. But I am going to take these so that I remember that we're a little low on health. So let's start working over here now. Take crit power, that's fine. Range damage is also good here. So is skill range. Can't be bothered with XP gain on a hero that's already level 12. It's just a little bit excessive. Don't love that one, but a multi-hit would have been like a really cool pickup here. But 300 crit power base is good, for sure. And unlike with our last hero, we'll go for some accuracy, but then that's going to be it. I am hoping we actually get to see some crit here. Ideally better than those. Come on. No resistance reduction over here is a little bit spicy, but I don't think we were offered any. So let's see. So given that we didn't pick up any health, but I don't know that we care. Mark doesn't really help us. Thrifty's okay. It might actually just be mana growth, I think. I think I'd rather just have a larger mana pool. And I didn't pick a last perk here. Does anything look good? With our current crit power and our current crit, kind of thinking field study. We don't have a ton of skill range. And then with no resistance reduction, sheer power is the take. All right, so Arthur got that multi-hit life. And now we have 130, which should be enough for us to get some gearing done, although not that much, apparently. What can we buy back? We can buy back the hand crossbow. Can buy back that. Kind of wanted the magic hat. Well, but if I want... Do I want the magic hat or the leather cap? We have no plus AP over here, so maybe let's get rid of those. A level 2 hand crossbow doesn't really do it. Doesn't really do it. I mean, it's fine, but I think I am gonna gamble on a roll here. Or do we just take this? I want a wand or I want a hand crossbow. All right, apparently I get none of the above. So I'll roll one more time. Uh-oh. The game says no. So Florian is at 3 multi-hits. Arthur is struggling a bit more. All right, let's do another corpse pile. I'm gonna gamble on another corpse pile. Those pants are pretty nice. I'm gonna grab the rifle for Arthur. It's not great, but it'll get the job done for the moment. And then let's see. Someone, you have this, but you have blink, right? Yeah, you have blink. So we'll give this to Arthur. Arthur has no mobility. All right. Not a bad looking crew. Oh, I have made a terrible mistake though. Our new friend Arthur here has the wrong color hair to blend in with this tribe. Okay, we're only getting it from 2 sides. That feels... Forgiving is certainly not the correct term for that, what that feels like, but I think... We're so far indexed in, like, the wrong direction. Like, I want to put a bunch over here with these houses, but... Alright, we'll do those. And I think we don't have enough, but do we have anything that's not upgraded? We also lost our gold mine, and I'm not going to rebuild it. I might build another mana well. Do we feel like we can... Is there any way I can muster the cash flow? Like, this is not that good. We don't really care about that. If I sell those 2... Does that get me a mana well? It does. All right, a little more passive mana increase. That's what Omen of Many Hand Crossbows is there for? Out of context, what? All right, so let's see. So, on this side, I think Florian's going to help out on the less populated side, along with probably Geralt. And then we'll put these 3 over here. All right, we'll do something like that. Gotta watch out for the runners. And I guess we should put you over here to start. We should probably... So if I was really good at the game, I would know how many tiles the runners come out, and I would place Sandria in the appropriate location to guarantee that. I'm a little sad. We left a few things on the table there, but... Let's see what we can do here.